Amazon gift cards the last couple weeks to the best real estate question. So if you'd like to win a $50 gift card to Amazon, give us a call this morning with your real estate question. The phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. 651-646-8255. The text-in line, you can win via text if you text your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text-in line. You can text your questions to win a $50 gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question. Text your questions at 612-202-8321. Go to Facebook.com, my personal page, Jason Walgrave. We've got, we're streaming live. We encourage questions and comments. Go to Facebook.com, my personal page, Jason Walgrave, and you can check us out live. And then, of course, we're on the radio. We are on the radio, Mike. Did you know we're on the radio?
Right now?
Like AM 1500 radio.
We're right now.
Right now.
We're on the radio?
Not just on the internet.
But
we're also on the we're in the airwaves.
We're not just on the line right now.
Right.
We're also in the airwaves.
We're
That's
we're everywhere.
That's amazing.
Evan's impressed.
I mean, it kind of always blows my mind when you think about it.
It is pretty crazy.
I mean, the potential, I'm not saying that this is the case, but the potential for roughly 10 million people to actually hear us right now.
It's pretty unbelievable.
It's kind of mind-blowing.
We got one of our newer partners calling into the show. Very excited. Rental management guys. Scott Fisick is going to be calling in right around 7:20, and looking forward to talking to him about what he and his company are doing. They're doing some fantastic things with property management. And, again, phone lines are open. If you want a $50 gift card to Amazon, give us a call with your real estate question. Give us a call at 651-646-8255 is the call number. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. The text line is 612-202-8321. You can text your questions to 612-202-8321. Call or text, best question this morning. $50 to Amazon. All right, we got, here's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to get to all these things.
Okay.
9 questions to ask when choosing and hiring a realtor. So we're going to be going through that. We've got 5 home renovations that will make you fall in love with your home again. And NAR report, these are the top home improvements.
Okay.
So we got some fun stuff to do. Let's get rocking with smoking hot listings.
Let's do them.
All right, what do we got for
So
music
hot.
in there?
We got some Enya coming up, I bet.
It's not very hot out today. It's kind of cool. It's nice and cool.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to play still. I'm
It is-
looking at this, I got all my secret sauce in here, and I'm just like,
It's
nothing's speaking to me. What are you guys in the mood for?
Yanni, maybe some Yanni.
Some Yanni.
All right, I
Maybe
think I got
some
something.
AC/DC.
Some AC/DC mashed with some Yanni.
Yanni. You gotta speak in this soft. Yeah. Is someone getting married?
I can't do it. Can't do it. All right, here we go. Starting in the Wilds in Fire Lake, located at 303 Wilds Ridge, Northwest. Feels like we're going to the Renaissance and festival.
I mean, that's the idea here. This is
Where's my kilt? I gotta go get my kilt out of the truck. I gotta put that on.
What's the
style?
Is this a Monty? Are we in a Monty Python movie?
Gotta get swords and shields out too. Here we go. All right. Hot listings. In Prior Lake in the Wilds, we've got a end unit Rambler twin home for sale located at 3032 Wilds Ridge Court Northwest. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1995 built walkout Rambler, 3,172 square feet on the market for $420,000. New listing in Maplewood, fresh on the market this week, located at 1239 Dorland Road South, 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 2-car garage, 1951 built. This is a 1.5 story with 2,000 square feet. The main level completely remodeled. The half story and the basement brand new finish. It's never been finished before. So this home is essentially all new It is a fantastic property. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2-car garage, and it's on a 0.75 acre lot on the market. $299,900 in Prior Lake, located at 14288 Wild Overlook Northwest. 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 4-car garage, 2007 built, 6,450 square feet on a half-acre lot. This home is on the market for $969,000. Again, 6,450 square feet. Also in the Prior Lake, located at 14709 Wild View Northwest. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2005 built, 4,557 square feet, half-acre lot on the Wilds Golf Course. This has a brick front, the walkout Rambler on the golf course, $698,000. That property's on the market for $698,000. In Minnetonka, located at 14274 Trace Ridge Road. We've got a new price on this home, a 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2007 built, 4,000 square feet. End of the cul-de-sac, fantastic property. Tremendous amount of outdoor living space, just in time for summer entertainment. On the market for $999,500. Pebble Creek Custom Homes has several to-be builds in the Twin Ponds development in Savage. Prior Lake School District. The first one's located at Quebec Place North. It's a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom, 3-car garage, 2020. Built 4,525 square feet on nearly an acre, on the market for $1,050,000. And then we've got a development opportunity in Mountain, if interested, located at 6639 6701 Bartlett Boulevard. 5.85 acres, Minnetonka Lakeshore, on the market for $2.5 million. Pebble Creek's got several to-be builds. And their lots range in price from $109,000 to $165,000, and that's in Savage, Prior Lake School District. Folks with more information about smoking hot listings, please go to our website, MinnesotaHometalk.com. Click on the property search button. We've got a ton of fantastic tools. We've got some great tools on our website, MinnesotaHometalk.com. We've got search tools. We've got what's your home worth. We'll do a free market analysis on your home. You've heard about the Guaranteed Offer Program. How about a guaranteed sale? Check out our Guaranteed Sale Program. Go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. And then we've got all of our fantastic partners. RE/MAX Event Plus, the Leader One Financial, Pebble Creek Custom Homes, Bella Remodeling and Roofing, Todd Rooker, Last Switch, Ryan Boyd. We've got Nepsis, Josh, Big Biggie England. I know he's listening. Credit Life. We've got Brian and Jared and the crew over there. Trademark Title Urban. Landworks Home Inspections with Neil Malmberg. We have Spare Key, Clear Choice Insurance Agency, HMS Home Warranty, EKJ Appraisals, Trend Home Staging, Sioux Falls Real Estate, Chestnut Cambron, Details Home Services, Rock Pain Free Patriots Trust Vets, Riverland Bank, TPM Flooring, Safe Basements of Minnesota, Keppers Plumbing, Home Media Innovations. And then we've got Rental Management Guys, who's going to be calling in here in about 10 minutes to the show. Looking forward to talking to Scott Fisick with Rental Management Guys. All right, folks, the phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. Phone lines are open. And we're giving away a $50 gift card to Amazon this morning for the best real estate question. Do you have real estate questions? Give us a call. 651-646-8255 is the call number. 651-646-8255. Real estate questions, buying, selling, investing, financing, refinancing, questions about home improvement, questions about credit improvement, credit repair, anything to do with your home, anything and everything real estate related. Give us a call, 651-646-8255. Giving away $50 gift card to Amazon this morning for the best real estate question. 651-646-8255. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. The text line, you can also text your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text line, 612-202-8321. And then if you go to Facebook.com, my personal page, Jason Walgrave, we're on there live, streaming live right now. Overson, I want to give a shout out to your wife, Jen. She's been helping me out with some screen printing, some logoing of some T-shirts and shirts and sweaters and stuff. She's doing it. I just really appreciate it. She's doing a great job.
You're sporting one this morning, it looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked, huh?
Yeah.
We got to get her a partner on the show. Let's get her on the website. And it's the promo stuff that she's doing a great job.
Minnesota Made.
I love it. How do you
Yeah.
get there? MinnesotaMade.com?
Yeah. Go to Facebook. Just look up Minnesota Made.
Jen, thank you. Thank you. I love it.
So
We're going to make her partner on the show.
that's where I get all my sweet gear from.
And you got some sweet gear.
Do got some sweet gear. She made these jackets for our team. So we all got these Under Armour jackets, kind of like a spring jacket, if you will, kind of a waterproof shell spring jacket, wear it in the winter if you layer up underneath it a little bit. Did a great job. Like they
look really
they're
cool.
really good. Yeah. Love those jackets.
Impressed. Thank you, Jen. We're going to get you on the show. We're going to have her. You think she'll call into the show?
She'd probably call in at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to make that happen too.
I mean,
Tyson and Trey
I'm sure she'll
and
scold
the
me
girls.
live
Kai
on
and Emma,
air.
they'll all call in.
Just all call in. Just bring them all into the studio.
Right.
That'd be a great idea.
All four of them.
All of bring a 3-year-old boy and a 1-year-old boy into the studio. It's just, I'm sure they'll sit here nice and quiet.
We've tried that with Joseph and Theodore, and it's they do a pretty good job. The first time Joseph came in, he moved around quite a bit.
Yeah.
He was bouncing off the walls. Evan was mildly entertained.
Yes, I was highly entertained.
Evan was asking when he can watch the boys for you for a long weekend after that.
He's like, I can help.
Yeah.
All right, phone lines are open. $50 to Amazon for the best real estate question this morning. 651-646-8255 is the call number. 651-646-8255. $50 gift card to the best real estate question this morning. Give us a call, anything and everything real estate related. And then, of course, we've got the text line. You can text your questions to 612-202-8321. That is the text line, 612-202-8321. We're going to do, we got rental management guys calling in at 7:20, Scott Fissick. I'm excited to talk to those guys, talk about their company, what they're doing, offering some pretty incredible services, top-notch property management services in the Twin Cities. And then we've got our 9 questions to ask when choosing and hiring a realtor. 5 home renovations to make when you to make you fall in love with your home again. And then NAR report. These are the top home improvements. We've got some good stuff to go over. All right, folks, phone lines open, 651-646-8255. Gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question, $50. 651-646-8255. I think I'm going to do market updates quickly.
Yes.
Then we're going to go to the break. We're going to get Scott on the phone.
Nice.
And then we're going to start the other list of things we have. Market updates in the Twin Cities metro area. Currently, 9,764 homes for sale. Last year, we were at 11,781. So inventory is down about 17% from this time last year. Pending home sales, 15,270. Where a year ago, we were at 16,586. So that's down about 7.9%. That's the market as a whole. I can tell you that our sales are up. Mike, your loans are up.
Yep.
So we have continued to get up and work hard every day to remain focused and calm and positive through the last 3 months, and we've been helped out a lot of people.
You know what? And even though we're down 7%, so if you look at total sales last year up to this point, year to date, and then total sales this year to date, we're down 7%. Mm-hmm. But look at everything that's happened in 2020. Look at how different everything is, right? Our economy, buying a home, I mean, just everything, right? It's a new norm kind of that we've lived in 2020 because of what's happened. And we're only down 7%. If someone would have said, look, in 2020, this is what's going to happen, what percentage do you think drop in real estate sales are going to be? My guess would be way more than what that is. Yeah. Way more than 7% lower. So it's if you ask me, that's a good sign. That's a good number.
It's a really good number. It shows the strength of the economy in the Twin Cities, the Twin Cities real estate market, because I think you're right. I mean, even a couple weeks into COVID, folks were expecting 20%, decrease in activity sales, and that's not the case. So we're very thankful for that. Affordability, well, actually, median sale price is $305. A year ago, we were at $280, so that's up almost 9%. The median sale price is almost up 9% from this time last year. That's incredible. Affordability index 142, 144 last year, about the same. Homes per buyer only 2. Last year 2.2. Days on market 47. A year ago we were at 57. So homes are selling faster, about 17% faster right now than they were last year at this time. and homes are receiving 99.9% of the list price on average, compared to last year at 99.4%. So that's up as well. So overall, pretty darn good real estate market in the Twin Cities.
You know, we spoke about this last week. So the median sale price is at $305 now in the Twin Cities. Last year at this time, it was at $280. But if you look at your monthly payments for those median sale price homes, your monthly payment is $125 lower this year at the higher median sale price. And that's because interest rates are all the way down to, well, I locked most of my conventionals, depending on credit score, of course, but most of my conventionals in the last week were at 2.99
Oh, my goodness gracious.
on a 30-year fixed.
2.99.
Locked an FHA at 2.75 on a 30-year fixed. One guy just, you know, this market is weird, right? You just catch these little, like, there's a 2-hour window where maybe the rate was at 2.875. There was one guy that I got at 2.875 on a 30-year fixed conventional with no points. Big equity, you know, super high credit score. You know, he fit in that little box, right? And the timing was just right. But I mean, you got 30-year fixed rates starting with a 2.
Yeah. Unreal.
Crazy.
Unreal.
I never would have guessed ever in my entire career that we would ever see this. And here we are.
Best time to buy real estate right now.
Absolutely.
Right now. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255 is the call number. $50 gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question. 651-646-8255. Give us a call this morning. Best real estate question, $50. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. Text line is 612-202-8321. That is the text line, 612-202-8321. We have lots of free stuff at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Free list of non-MLS hot deals, free market analysis on your home or investment property, free home search tools, free reports on buying, selling, and investing in real estate, free mortgage pre-approval with the great Mortgage Mike Overson at Leader One Financial. Check us out online at MinnesotaHometalk.com. Folks, that's MinnesotaHometalk.com.
Looking to build your new home? Look to Pebble Creek Custom Homes. The founders of Pebble Creek Custom Homes have over 40 years combined experience and understand that your new home will be the backdrop for a lifetime of memories. Pebble Creek Custom Homes will work with you, your budget, and your needs to create the perfect home for you and your family. Pebble Creek Custom Homes comes with warranties and craftsmanship, mechanical, and structural components. For more information, call 612-405-4060 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com.
If you're looking for a great real estate opportunity in Sioux Falls, look to Marcus Walgrave and Hague Realtors. Sioux Falls has become one of the nation's fastest growing cities and has boasted a steady economy during one of the toughest recessions in U.S. history. The national economy is on the rebound and Sioux Falls is ahead of the curve. Over the next 20 years, Sioux Falls is expected to grow to over 250,000 people. Hague Realtors was South Dakota's #1 real estate firm in 2016, and Marcus Walgrave can help you in this hot market. It's better in Sioux Falls, and Marcus Walgrave can help you get there. Call 605-496-9872 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com.
Looking to make your current home into a dream home? Call Bella Remodeling and Roofing, the preferred remodeler of Minnesota Home Talk. Bella Remodeling and Roofing is also the Twin Cities' leading storm damage expert and can take care of your insurance restoration. Bella Remodeling does it all. The next time a storm hits your home, a pipe bursts in the basement, or you've just decided it's time to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, call Bella Remodeling and Roofing. Bella offers a free consultation, excellent customer service, and superior workmanship. Call 612-760-0949 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com.
Josh England at Nepsis Capital Management is a financial advisor, advocate, and guide for life. Passionate about helping people understand how investing and planning are crucial to being successful, he's the financial advisor you didn't know you needed. Call 952-746-2003. Are you on track to have the kind of future you've always wanted? Call Josh England today at 952-746-2003 to take the free Nepsis investment stress test to determine if your investments are the best they can be. 952-746-2003. 2003.
Hello, I'd like to talk with you about financial coaching. Traditional financial planners help you make decisions about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds with money you already have. That's great, but who helps you accumulate more money in the first place? Who helps you make day-by-day life decisions? Who isn't trying to sell you something? Like, should I go back to school? Am I wasting money on insurance? How to purchase and finance a car, boat, home, lake cabin, or investment property? How to start, manage, and sell a business? It's about making minor errors that become colossal mistakes and cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. The problem is that you're so busy pursuing your career that you're forced to make critical financial decisions that have a dramatic long-term effect on your finances without adequate research or information. Rooker Financial Coaching is like having a personal CFO for every decision. Don't waste time lamenting the bad decisions of the past or money that's run through your fingertips. Stop procrastinating. Call Rooker Financial Coaching, 763-559-3800. That's 763-559-3800. Call me today, Todd Rooker, 763-559-3800. That's 763-559-3800.
Riverland Bank is proud to serve as the official commercial lender of Minnesota Home Talk. Riverland Bank is locally owned and operated, so all decisions are made right here in the Twin Cities. That means faster response times and more flexibility for you. Riverland Bank offers a full range of commercial services, including commercial real estate, letters of credit, operating lines of credit, equipment financing, and SBA loan programs. Call 952-492-2750 or go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. Riverland Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back, folks. This is Minnesota Home Talk. We're live on Score North on 1500. Jason Walgrave here with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate Team with RE/MAX Advantage Plus. We also have a mortgage Mike Overson with Leader One Financial in studio, live in person, in the flesh.
Yep.
Woo. We got the phone lines open, 651-646-8255. $50 gift card to Amazon for the best real estate question. You can call us at 651-646-8255. That's the call-in number. The text line is 612-202-8321. That is the text line. Call or text. We've got rental management guys on. Scott Fisick. Scott, I'm going to take this call real quick, and then I'm going to grab you so we can take some more time. Doug, thanks for calling in. How can we help you?
Hey, good morning. Wondering about the issue with trees. You know, trees are kind of a blessing and a curse all at the same time. And neighbors' trees hang over your property, our trees hang over their property, whatever the case might be. But
Sure.
Isn't there something in real estate statutes, some legal ease, where if a tree hangs over your property line, you have the right to trim it up? Probably want to be a good neighbor, get the neighbors at least consent or let them know that you're going to do that. But legally, is that still in play as far as you know?
Yes, I believe that it is, Doug. And so how the rule is your property line goes straight up. And so it is. Now I can give you an example. I just had this with my neighbor a few weeks ago. She had some branches and her tree was growing over onto our side. And I just said, hey, do you mind trimming those up a little bit? She said, no problem. And then she said, well, you want to just do it? And I said, sure. Will you mark which branches you are okay to cut? And she did, and she marked them, and then I cut them, and it's all good. So that's what I recommend, is just simply having the discussion with your neighbor. I do believe, Doug, that rule is that if you do have a right to remove it, if it is on your property, but always start with a conversation, and that'll probably eliminate most neighbor problems.
Yeah,
so
this would be bringing in professionals. These are big oak trees with leaves and acorns and dead branches, and it's semi-dangerous, and it's really a pain to clean up.
Sure.
But anyway, can I ask one more thing to Mortgage Mike?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm a little old school. When I think and hear properties going in the $1 million+ range, it kind of boggles my mind. So just let's say that you didn't have a big inheritance or something, but if you just went through the basic down and the basic payment on a property that was $1 million slightly plus, what's a person in for on a monthly payment?
That's a good question. I got to grab my calculator here. So the jumbo loans are one of those loan programs through this COVID stuff that has probably been taking one of the biggest hits, if you will. Mm-hmm. Different guidelines, different requirements to get those. That'll eventually ease up, and I think it's going to ease up in the next 60 to 90 days, roughly. So let's take right now. You need 20% down if you're going to do $1 million house.
Okay.
So
All right.
if we're going to do $1 million house, and we got 800,000. Interest rates, I believe, once this kind of loosens up, are going to be in the low to mid threes. So I'm just going to use a 3.5% interest rate.
Fine.
Your principal and interest would be $3,600, so $3,592. So $3,600 would be your principal and interest on that. So then take taxes and insurance on top of that $3,600, and that's your total monthly payment.
I got it. That's lower than I was expecting to hear. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
These interest
Well-
rates are pretty crazy. Yes.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Gives me something to do on Saturday morning driving to work. Love it. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Doug. Thanks for calling in.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255. $50 gift card to the best real estate question this morning. 651. Phone lines are open. $50 to the best question. Anything and everything real estate related. 651. Phone lines are open. 651-646-8255. The text in line is 612-202-8321. All right, let's get to one of our partners on the show, Scott Fisick with Rental Management Guys. Scott, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you. Morning.
Sorry
everybody.
to keep you on hold.
It's all good. It's all good. Just checking my email and getting ready for the day.
Did you have some coffee already, or what's your morning routine?
Yep. Yep. I already guzzled my first cup, and there's a second one in the half. So.
I love it. I love it. Well, Scott, I appreciate you calling in. Just a little bit to start. Tell me about your company, Rental Management Guys, and tell me a little bit about how you guys got started and what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've Rental Management Guys was really started by 4 partners who have been in the real estate business as investors we've all been in the business about 10 to 15 years. And so about 6 years ago, we had, been looking at our portfolios, and we had previously been using different property management companies over the years, and just decided that we felt like there was a niche in the market for a property management company that was dedicated or focused on investors like ourselves. And so we started the company with the plan to, kind of like a lot of companies do when they start, is set up the company the way we would want it set up, with as much transparency as possible, with a focus on the bottom line, with a focus on, making money for our clients, for our investor clients. And so we have been in business 6 years. We manage about 500 units across the Twin Cities.
Oh.
And, and at the same time, we still, we also, all the partners still own about 80 units. So we're still active investors and landlords in the business. So we kind of, walk the talk and eat our own dog food, as it were. And so, yeah.
I
how
think
we got started.
I think that gives you a different and more intimate perspective of real estate when you own real estate and you're managing. You got 80 properties, so you've got nearly 20% of your total doors are the properties that you partners own. I think you just have a different pulse on the management world. And so I think, it's interesting, over the years, you talk to different folks and, why'd you get into real estate, or, why'd you get into mortgage? And a lot of times it's from a need, right? And it's, I had an experience with a real estate person, and it was just not very good. And so I thought, I can do that better, or you guys, you were using management companies. I think we can do it better. I think that there's a better way. And so I love hearing that story. Of how how companies are started, how you guys were started. What do you think sets you guys apart from other management companies?
I think it is that experience of I think the fact that we're small enough companies. So if you call or you send us an email, you're going to be talking most likely with one of the owners of the company, a guy that is an investor, a guy that's been doing it for many, many years, can give you sound advice. Kind of we've been in the trenches. We've been there, done that, seen that. And I think that's a big piece of it. And then, at the same time, we're big enough, though, on the flip side, that we've got people and processes and systems in place to, actively manage properties, and we try to be as, like I said, as deliberate and as transparent as possible. And I know that's kind of a cliche word, but all of our systems have our systems allow our owners to, look at work orders, look at invoices, statements, all of that online in real time. Because that was what was frustrating to us, is that, we'd get our monthly statement from our property manager and go, well, wait a minute, it's $400 short. And then it would require a phone call to the property manager to say, why is it $400 short? And they get back to us a day later and, it was because this broke or this didn't work. Well, we've taken that out of there, where our systems are actually proactively sending alerts to owners as things are going on. So
that's awesome. That is. So would you guys say that you're a mid-sized management company, or is?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, we, at 500 units puts us right in the middle. Like I said, we've managed everything. We manage a lot of single-family houses, a lot of condos and townhouses, but we also manage small to medium-sized apartment buildings. So we've managed, 25-unit apartment buildings, 16-unit apartment buildings, and have the cap and feel very comfortable in that space also. So just depends on, what our customers have, at this particular moment.
And Scott, what's the leasing market like right now in the Twin Cities?
It's actually very, very strong still. Very much like the real estate sales market, it's still very strong. As long as as long as you're just like selling real estate, as long as you price the property right and it's in it's for its size and condition and area, it'll move quickly. So we don't have any concerns. We are filling units left and right.
Are the vacancy rates still really low, under 2%?
They are. Yeah, they really are. And that's the other piece of the puzzle that we really work hard to try to, because property's vacant, it's not making any money for our owners. So we work hard to, at the same time, to try to, proactively get in there, take a look at properties, quickly turn them over so we can get the properties back on the market and focus on, having that property continue to make money for the owner. And other things that we do also is trying to work with tenants and keep them in the units, because as we all know, a turnover a year is for one property, having a property turnover every year, you're not making money on that unit. You got to keep people in, you have to have the tenants stay in the properties for a while.
So Mike and I are big believers in property management and professional property management. Why should somebody use a professional property manager rather than just rent it out on their own?
I think a lot of it is that, we have, we spend thousands of dollars a month on systems and people and to be able to do this. We've seen, like I said, we've seen a lot. We've seen a lot more than the, average landlord that has one property has seen. We've got, access to experts like attorneys and accountants and other people that we can bring to bear, and just our own personal experience that we've seen over the years. So, and it also takes the emotional connection out of the property out of the equation. We're all guilty of it. All landlords. I think if you ask anybody that's ever been a landlord, they will raise their hand and say, I have made an emotional decision about my property or about something that the tenant asked for, and maybe that has turned out bad. And so this way, by disconnecting yourself from the property, by using a professional property manager, you're really giving better service to the tenants, because, I have a 7x24 call center that takes maintenance calls, that probably, a landlord doing it on their own. If they're on vacation, who's covering for them? Who are they having handle that? And just different things like that. So you're providing a better service to the tenants. You're able to disconnect and spend more time, family time or whatever is important to you. And I think you just get a better product at the end.
It's interesting. You talk about the emotional part of it. I've talked to countless clients over the years where they're self-managing their properties, and something about rent will come up, or the rent is late, or and are they or they're giving a discount, or they're allowing these things to the tenants to pay either late or or at a discount.
Right.
And I'll say, well, why are you doing that? And almost always the response is, well, I felt bad for him. I felt bad for him because, and they do. And there's nothing wrong with being a nice person and helping other people out. But your real estate, your properties, it's a business, and it needs to be run like a business. And so I think one of the benefits, like you mentioned, Scott, of having and hiring a top professional property manager is that real estate is being run as a business. And so I think that's a benefit for the owners.
And we still have compassion, and do work with tenants, in that capacity. But at least in this situation, it allows the owner to not, we can have those discussions. I mean, if the owner decides that he still wants to, cut the rent for a tenant that's in a tough spot, that's fine. But at least we can have those discussions, and they're working with somebody that they can get, a professional opinion from that has experience in what we should do in those situations.
Hey, Scott, I got a question here, and I don't want to put you on the spot on anything, but I'm guessing a lot of people might be wondering, how has the COVID stuff affected, from what you guys have seen with the properties you're managing, affected, renters' ability to pay, how many are going late because of the COVID shutdown? Can you just kind of comment on that piece of it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been, it definitely has affected, tenants, but I don't think it is as dire as a lot of the predictions were. A lot of tenants, have been, they came to us, let's say in March or April, and said, I lost my job, or something's going to, it's going to be tough. And, we work with them, and they're able to make those payments. We have a few tenants that are really struggling and are not able to, that just have not been able to find any work or get any help from, government or subsidies or charities or anything. And so they're in a tough spot. But as we tell anybody that contacts us, any of our tenants, keep in communication. You gotta talk with us. You gotta let us know what's going on, and we'll work together to figure out a plan. And that, but it's the challenge we run into is where the tenants just stop communicating, don't give us information, and we don't know where to go at that point. But yeah, it's been tough, but I don't think, thankfully, knock on wood, it has not been as catastrophic as I think we originally were thinking it might get, back in March.
I think that's a great point, Scott. I think that most owners, if a tenant comes in and says, look, I can't pay rent this month, or even if it's 2 months, but let's put a plan together to add that on to the next 10 months after it. Or I think that most property owners are reasonable, and the key, like you said, is to keep the communication lines open. Let's put a plan. We'll figure it out together. But if you go, if you disappear and you're not returning calls or emails or text messages, that's when it gets really tough for everybody.
That's right. Yep, absolutely. But I think we move through it, and there might be lots of different solutions that we come up with, together cooperatively. I mean, I had a couple tenants early on that just said, look, I lost my job. I don't have any savings. I don't know when I'm going to get my job back. My family's going to let me move back in with them. Would you be okay if we just break the lease at the end of this month, and I'll just move in with my family? I'll make sure it's all clean when I move out, and we'll just go that way. They said, look, I don't want to get in debt. I don't want to get behind. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I don't love to have a vacancy, but for me as the landlord, a property manager, that was, we worked it out, and we said, yep, that's better than anything. And, so yeah, there's lots of options.
Yeah. You appreciate the tenant reaching out to you, letting you know earlier versus later, where they're not 2 months behind, and then you get that call. Right. You know what I mean? And now there's just that much bigger of a gap to kind of, figure out how you're going to come back from that. But yeah, those are great points, Scott. It's I think a lot of people thought going into this thing that it was going to be a little bit more dire than what it is. And based on what you're saying, yeah, there's definitely some people out there that are having a tough time, but it's not near as much as people initially thought, which is good news.
Yeah, it's good news.
Yeah.
Scott Fisick with Rental Management Guys, rentalmanagementguys.com. Scott, you and I have known each other for 15 years?
Probably.
Is it that long?
You're probably right. I think so.
It's about 15 years. Not to
Yeah.
date us or anything. We don't want to date
no.
us or anything.
Yeah, we're young guys.
We're young guys still. What's the best number to reach you?
612-888-4888.
612-888-4888. You can go to rentalmanagementguys.com. You can go to minnesotahometalk.com. Always connect with all of our fantastic partners on our website. Best way to get a hold of them is to go there, minnesotahometalk.com. Click on their icon. It'll bring you directly to their website. Scott, really appreciate you calling in this morning and really appreciate your partnership.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
Okay.
Have a great weekend.
Okay.
Phone lines are open at 651-646-8255 is the call number. 651-646-8255. $50 gift card. Who wants $50 to Amazon? $50 to the best real estate question. You can give us a call at 651-646-8255. We got a text line of 612-202-8321. That is the text line, 612-202-8321. Are you thinking about getting into the real estate market? We were just talking to Scott Fisick of Rental Management Guys. And would you like to know more about investment properties? Is it time to diversify your investment portfolio? It's time to contact us now. We want to work with you. Give us a call or check us out online at minnesotahometalk.com. Folks, that's minnesotahometalk.com.
Josh England at Nepsis Capital Management is a financial advisor, advocate, and guide for life. Passionate about helping people understand how investing and planning are crucial to being successful, he's the financial advisor you didn't know you needed. Call 952-746-2003. Are you on track to have the kind of future you've always wanted? Call Josh England today at 952-746-2003 to take the free Nepsis investment stress test to determine if your investments are the best they can be. 952-746-2003.
TPM Flooring is a family-owned, trusted name in the flooring business, committed to friendly customer service, competitive pricing, and attention to detail. TPM Flooring's private showroom offers a diverse selection of quality flooring products. They also supply and install solid wood, engineered wood, laminate, luxury vinyl sheet ceramic, and porcelain tile, and all types of carpet, transforming your floors one room at a time. TPM Flooring. Call 952-746-5157 or tpmflooring.com.
Trend Staging specializes in affordable redesigns and staging of vacant homes. The real estate market is competitive, and a properly staged home can make all the difference and help your property sell fast and at a fair price. Trend Staging specializes in working with homeowners and investors to meet their objective of selling their properties as quickly as possible to maximize their investment. Let Melissa and Lori at Trend Staging help you bring your property up to the best level possible. For more information, go to minnesotahometalk.com. That's minnesotahometalk.com.
Minnesota is a wonderful place to enjoy the four seasons, and Urban Landworks is here to help enhance that enjoyment. With our passion for outdoor spaces, Urban Landworks can make your dreams into a reality. Urban Landworks offers full custom landscapes and property maintenance. Our design teams can help you create a space through your inspiration. Urban Landworks will help construct a landscape design that fits your lifestyle. From finishing a project that has already been started to a full-blown design for a new outdoor space, our team can help. The time of year has come where the leaves start to change color and the outdoors prepares itself for winter. From fall cleanup to a professional snow removal service, Urban Landworks is here to help you through the changing seasons. Urban Landworks offers services for residential and commercial properties. Urban Landworks focuses towards quality service and innovative design. To contact our landscape team, call 612-619-2486, or for our property maintenance team, call 612-202-8083, or visit us on the web at mnhometalk.com.
Commercial or residential plumbing project? project? Call Keppers Plumbing. Owner Dave Keppers is a fifth-generation plumber who specializes in solving complex problems and making sure your project is done correctly and on time.
I said apparently Rob told him not to.
And serves the entire metro. Keppers Plumbing is the preferred plumber of the Minnesota Home Talk Show and can help you with your commercial or residential project. Call Dave Keppers today at 507-210-7148. That's Keppers Plumbing at 507-210-7148.
Detailed home services. It's simple. We clean homes. We show up on time and do the job. Complete satisfaction guaranteed. We offer weekly, bi-weekly, every 4 week recurring service. Or we can clean your home one time, like every summer. Breaking all details. So one call does it all. Find our phone number and more at detailsservices.com. That's detailsservices.com.
Home Media Innovations is your local resource for residential and commercial audio, video, and security system technology, including home theater systems, lighting, security, media rooms, and communications integrations. Let the experts at Home Media Innovations create an out-of-this-world entertainment experience for you. If you can imagine it, they can create it. Home Media Innovations is the Upper Midwest's audio, video, and security systems expert for both home and business. For more information, call 651-344-6228 or go to hmiav.com.
Brian DiMartino and the staff of Clear Choice Insurance Agency have over 31 years of experience in the insurance industry, auto, home, and business. Clear Choice has the ability to quote policies with multiple companies, giving you the best price and best coverage possible. Brian and his team will also guarantee service after the sale. Not everyone can or will. For a no-obligation analysis on your home, auto, or business insurance, call Brian DiMartino at 651-288-3190 or go to clearchoicemn.com.
Here's Jeff O'Brien with Chestnut Cambrone with another Minnesota Home Talk Legal Minute.
Commercial lease agreements typically come in one of two varieties, triple net leases and gross leases. A triple net lease is a lease in which the lessee pays rent to the lessor as well as all taxes, insurance, and maintenance expenses that arise from the use of the property. In the typical triple net lease, the lessee pays a fixed amount of base rent each month as well as an additional rent payment which constitutes 1/12 of an estimated amount for taxes, insurance, and maintenance expenses, also called CAM or common area maintenance expenses. At the end of the lease year, the estimated amounts are compared to actual expenses incurred and an adjustment is made depending on whether the tenant paid too much or too little through its monthly payments. By contrast, a gross lease is a property lease in which the landlord agrees to pay all expenses which are normally associated with ownership, such as utilities, repairs, insurance, and sometimes taxes. The tenant pays a fixed amount each month and nothing more. A landlord involved with a gross lease has likely factored in the various expenses when agreeing to a fixed monthly payment amount. Whether a lease is triple net or gross is important in terms of what terms and provisions are to be included within the lease agreement. Hence, consultation with an attorney is a must.
That was Jeff O'Brien with Chestnut Cambrone.
Minnesota Home Talk. Jason Walgrave here with Walgrave Real Estate Group and the Minnesota Real Estate Team, RE/MAX Advantage Plus. We've got Mortgage Mike Overson. He's you know what I love? You're with Leader One Financial. I love it when people call in and they say, I got a question for Mortgage Mike.
That's right.
I love it.
It only took us 16 years to come up with that name, and we didn't even come up with it.
Emmett did, or who did?
One of our clients walked into the office one day and called me Mortgage Mike, and it was like, why did it take so long for that to come out?
We'd like to call that a missed opportunity.
Yes.
But hey, we now have, we just took a while, but we got it.
Hey, we got it. It's there.
Mortgage Mike.
Now we got it.
All right. We got the phone lines open at 651-646-8255. We got a $50 gift card, $50 to Amazon to the best real estate question. Give us a call, 651-646-8255 is the call number. We also have a text line. You can win $50 via text at 612-202-8321. That's the text line, 612-202-8321.
So we got a couple text questions here, a couple good questions. Here's number one. So my wife and I are building a home, and the builder is expecting the home to be finished in late December. So they're going to close and move in late December. They have a house that they're going to sell and use the proceeds for that to buy that new house. The question is that do they list their house in, let's say, August or September, sell the house, find interim housing for a couple months, and then move into the new house in December because they'll get more for their sale of their house in August, September? Or is the real estate market going to be hot enough yet where they can list their house in October, maybe November, and then close mid-December, and then they don't have to move twice? They'll just line up the closing dates and just move from one house to the other.
So that's a great question. There's a few different additional questions I would ask them if I was meeting with them. I'd want to find out the details of the home. So the price range, neighborhood, I do a full market analysis. From that CMA that I do, I can determine with very high accuracy how long it's going to take me to sell it and for what price.
It's this house. I know this particular client here. This house is going to sell in the 280, 290 range, probably somewhere in there.
What city?
I don't remember.
Suburbs?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay,
Outer ring
okay.
suburbs. Yep. It's yep.
That one, I would wait. I don't think that you have to make a double move. That's definitely in a price range that won't be affected by the seasons as much as maybe something at 500 or better. So I would probably wait. I'd still do the market analysis. I'd determine how long it's going to take. I would wait so I don't have to do a double move. You can list it earlier. You can put in the marketing that the seller needs a end of December closing date. So I think as long as you're upfront right away with your marketing and you want to go on the MLS or go on the open market earlier, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's in a price range where you're going to have activity year round, and you're probably going to have a buyer that's willing to
be flexible in closing date.
Or you price it so that you're in a multiple offer situation, and then a part of that multiple offer as a seller, this is what I need. I need an end of December closing. So I think that we can work that deal so that you're not making a double move.
Yep. So. And that was my thought too. I said, especially with kind of the COVID stuff, there has been some buyers, some sellers that have been holding off just because letting all this stuff clear out.
Sure.
As you can see, we're down 7% for sales. Nothing crazy, but down a little bit. All the arrows are pointing to where the second half of this year, all the way through November, December, is going to be busy. It's going to be a busy sale housing market.
I agree. And you and I have been talking about this for the last 3 months, is that we believe that at the end of 2020, certainly for our teams and what we're doing, our goals are we're going to hit all our numbers. And it'll be, this last 3 months, slight slowdown for the industry as a whole, but there's so many folks that they're going to still buy. 80-90% of all the people that were going to buy in the last 90 days are still going to buy, I believe, this summer or this fall.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sell. So,
yep. Second text question here. What kind of discount can I expect if I buy a home that was used as a model home?
Wow.
So we got a builder that's using it as a model.
Yeah, that is a really good question. Here's the factors on that. If you are custom building it from the beginning, so for example, the Pebble Creek custom home, the home that we just built on the lake, on Prior Lake, that was decided in the beginning that the owners or the buyers of that home, they were going to allow us to have it in the parade of homes. So there was a discount that went along with that because we custom built it for them, but they let us have it in the parade. If you're talking about just a model home in general, it depends on the development, depends on the activity out there. I don't know that just because it's a model, you're going to get a discount. It more has to do with what stage of the development you're in. If the builder is at the end and that's the last property and they want to get out and move to the next development, probably get a discount. If it's a hot development and they don't need to give a discount, then you probably aren't. So it's really more supply and demand driven than it is whether or not it's a model, unless that's decided up front and you're going to build it for somebody and they're going to let the builder have it in the parade.
Gotcha.
So great, really great question though. We do have the phone lines open. Couple minutes left for questions. If you want a $50 gift card, $50 to Amazon, give us a call at 651-646-8255 is the call number. 651-646-8255. The text line is 612-202, 8321. That's the text line, 612-202-8321. You can text your questions, anything and everything real estate related. Best question this morning, $50 gift card to Amazon. And then, of course, folks, the best way to get a hold of us anytime is our website, minnesotahometalk.com. We've got all of our fantastic partners We had a rental management guys on earlier in the show. Scott Fissick, thanks for calling in. Great information. Highly recommend. They are one of the top rental management companies in the Twin Cities. We've got all of our other fantastic partners as well. Go to MinnesotaHometalk.com. We've got a real estate hotline number, 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Real estate hotline number at 612-234-7585. That number will not only get you to Mike or myself, but to any of the partners on the show. So the Minnesota Home Talk real estate hotline number, 24-hour hotline number, 612-234-7585.
And on leap years, it's actually 366 days a year.
Mike, it is. And how often is that? Every 4 years?
Every 4 years.
Is it ever less than 365? Never.
Not that I know of, Jason.
So technically, it's 365 point
and a quarter days. We average it out.
Average it out.
Yeah,
we like to average it out. All right.
We're actually open more than 365 days a year.
We are. Thank you.
If you average out 4 years at a time.
Yeah, I appreciate that you, when I'm mistaken, that you correct me. I think
that's an important point to make there. We don't shut that line off on February 29th every fourth year.
No, we don't. That's actually great. Hey, folks, we appreciate you tuning in.